Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with a bit more Let's Play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. You might notice in this one the frame rate might be a bit lower. That's because it turns out, with all the activity on the screen, I guess, when recording this in my current software, it's ridiculous just how big the files will get. So, we're going to continue in our adventure through Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. And I did remember, the yellow souls are actually called enchant souls. They give permanent abilities. That was a guardian soul in action. I think this guy actually gives an enchant soul. Come on. Come on. Come on, Skelly. There we go. We killed it. Oh, geez. We need to find a way to start dealing some more damage. A better sword might be nice. But yeah, there's, every single enemy in this game has a soul corresponding to it. So if you try hard enough and you fight each enemy enough, you will get a soul from them. It's even possible, thanks to the luck factor in this, it's even possible... Sorry, someone's bugging me on MSN. It's even possible to acquire the souls of some early bosses really early on. It's really rare, because you really, at that point, you only have the one chance. Because the souls of those creatures are actually considered very powerful. And for someone that early on to be able to use that sort of power... And I've got someone still bugging me on MSN. I'll deal with him in a bit. Either way, let's see. Nerf. Didn't quite make it. Nerf! Okay, I don't think we can get up there. Anyways. Where was I? Oh, yes. The souls of some of these monsters are, again, as I mentioned, very strong. Therefore, it's a good idea to make them a bit harder to obtain than any other soul, because they could end up... See? Yep, we just got a new soul. Well, Constitution is one of the stats in this. It's really to increase your defense. Which I find weird, because there are some things that strictly increase attack, and some things that increase strength and attack. Which means you get a double bonus there, because you get the bonus to attack, but then there's also the bonus to strength, which is adding another bonus to your attack. Poor programming? I don't think so. I think it's just... Maybe I'm actually overlooking a few things, and they're actually just increasing strength in some cases, or just increasing constitution. But why would you bother having two separate stats? Constitution helps determine your defense, and strength helps determine your attack. Why would you bother having an attack and defense stat, then? And we just got another ability soul, or enchant soul, rather. We're actually going to equip this one, because we need to start dealing some actual damage. I mean, why couldn't they just simplify it? But, I digress. It's still a fantastic game. There's a handful of elements to it that one or some could call game-breaking. But, overall, it's not about, or this game isn't about seeing what you can do to break the game's logic or overpower everything with ease. This game is about having a bit of fun. And anyone who thinks otherwise should be burned at the stake. I mean, sure, admittedly, I've experimented a bit to see just how much damage I could do with the right combination of souls. By the way, that, oh, and we just got a bullet soul. That number, by the way, the most damage I've dealt over 2,000 damage to one enemy in one shot with the right combination of souls. I'll go into that a bit more later. I'll explain just what that combination was. We don't have the bullet soul that was necessary for it, or the enchant or ability soul for that matter. So we're just going to kick back a bit. But it also had something to do with the fact that my character was, around level 80-ish? Then again, that's what happens when you replay through the game like that. Yeah, this game has a New Game Plus feature. I have no idea what the point of it is, because I can't recall. I don't think New Game Plus actually gives you any extra features. Hey, Rocky! Okay, that was a lame joke. But either way. Moving on! For great justice, take off every zig. Okay. Whoa! Falling. Oh, and here we have Mr. I'm Not a Bad Guy. Exposition, push it out ASAP. Now, actually, at one point, I really do have to admit, I'm honestly thinking that's a bit specific. Dracula Paris in 1990. You know, the prophecy of 1999. Oh shit! We're coming back to End of Days! Oh, that one. The end of his resurrection, the symbol of his demonic power inside the darkness of an eclipse. There's still more to the story. There's more. In the year 2035, a new master will come to the castle and he will inherit all of Dracula's powers. Wow! That time is now. I better get going. Okay, now here's the weird thing. I can totally walk faster than he can, and he just vanishes into thin air. Now, actually, I'm going to end this session prematurely here. And I will see you all on the next episode of Let's Play Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. See you later, ladies and gentlemen.